Hello citizens of YouTube, it is me once again, Ms. Captain Marvel. So after uploading my video talking about that fiend Sheryl Sandberg stepping down as COO of Facebook, I have realized that Jackal Goldkick made another video response to me. I haven't seen it yet, but we can all see it together. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I will not speak on anybody else's behalf. I'm only speaking for myself. So let us get this video on the road, shall we?
What's up YouTube, it's Jackal Goldkick. I'm going to be doing a video response to Miss Captain Marvel. She responded to my video responding to her. I'm using a different camera by the way because the phone I usually record with is low on battery and I just don't got time to charge it. So I'm going to do it a bit different. This will technically be Mr. Beef episode 25, so yeah, welcome to Mr. Beef episode 25. Still in correlation with the whole TG Venom thing, so yeah, I'm going to respond to her video. Let's do this.
Oh, and before this video continues, just like the video response I did about Yeoman the Great, I will skip the parts where I'm talking to respond to his points directly.
You are, though. Like, you can't convince me that this is the real Supergirl. Why would this, if this was really Supergirl, why would she be on YouTube making videos? Like, if this, like, superheroes aren't real, first of all. So, pretending to be Supergirl is pretty silly. It would be the equivalent of me doing this.
What's up YouTube, my name is Blade the Daywalker, and we're going to be calling out Mrs. Captain Marvel and sticking up for Jackal Goldkick. So you know me as Blade, I hunt vampires, but this time we're going to be hunting Miss Captain Marvel from the Marvel Comics, and I'm going to be standing up for Jackal Goldkick since I'm Blade.
Okay, well I'm not Supergirl. I am actually Captain Marvel. Anyways, why does it matter how I approach myself on YouTube? Is it really that big of a deal, Ace? I mean, isn't this the same person who pretended to be some murderous clown on YouTube? So me being who I am shouldn't really be that big of an issue here, but I digress.
First of all, I don't quite know why Kadeem dissed him again. I haven't talked to him about it, but as far as me, I'm not just going after TG Venom for no reason. I have reasons for this. The reason I'm going after TG Venom is because I realized a lot of things about him I didn't like. And the fact that he did me dirty. I mean, this guy did 2 videos with me. He didn't comment on him. He didn't fucking promote them. He did me fucking dirty. Fuck that guy. I have a personal vendetta against him. This isn't for no reason. At least I have more of a reason for bashing TG Venom compared to him, where he wants to just bash all these rappers and bash rap music 24/7, and he really has no reason behind it, except that negativity sells. So let me just keep doing the same videos that he keeps doing.
So you mean to tell me you have a personal vendetta over YouTube videos? Dude, are you kidding me? First of all, you could have just asked him to do it. Second of all, once again, you've told him that you didn't even care about the fact he didn't promote the video. Ace, there's plenty of things in life to be worried about, and someone not promoting a video isn't one of them. Once again, you're going at this the wrong way. You are acting like he set your house on fire and killed your family. You just have to move on.
And I don't know why you go so hard to defend TG Venom, Miss Captain Marvel. I mean, what is so great about TG Venom that you gotta defend this guy? This guy still claims his opinions are the truth. Did it in his newer video. He still fucking rants about hip-hop music.
Again, if you don't like his content, then just move on. Ranting about him making videos about rap music isn't worth the trouble. I just made a video response putting my 2 cents in this situation like I do with a lot of other people. This is America, freedom of speech. Now could TG Venom tone down the rapper videos? Why yes he could, however it is his channel at the end of the day. It's his channel and he is allowed to do whatever he wants to. Just like you're allowed to keep making videos about him on his videos. If you do not like TG Venom's videos, then just ignore it, Ace. It is that simple. I don't really watch his videos where he talks, I stick to his music. Also, nobody said he is special, so don't put words into my mouth.
And people try to give him criticism, not even being mean, and he won't even listen to the criticism. He'll just make all these excuses up, because TG Venom can never be in the wrong. I've never once seen this guy admit he was in the wrong. He always wants to be right. Any type of criticism, he shuts it down. So that's what I gotta say about that. And, you know, I should be allowed to say what I want about TG Venom. If you can get on here and say all this shit about rappers, I should be able to say what I want about TG Venom. So that's what I'll say about that.
Okay, well if you want to keep making videos wasting time and bashing him left and right due to rap music, then that is your thing. You can do whatever it is you want to do.
The thing is, though, when I'm explaining why Kadeem and TG Venom have beef, when I was explaining that, it wasn't about the second beef, it was about the first beef. Now, maybe I didn't clarify that enough in my video, but it was to explain the first beef between him and TG Venom, because even back when they first beef, a lot of people didn't really acknowledge the fact that TG Venom said what he said first about Kadeem. So it was just explaining clarity on the first beef, not necessarily the second beef, but it was given some light on why there was even issues in the first place. Another thing is, when TG Venom and Kadeem the King talked to each other, they weren't buddy-buddy, they weren't friends. They were neutral at best. So it's not like they were best friends and then something changed. They were neutral at best. Even Kadeem told me that he still told TG Venom that he still planned on dissing him and stuff if he wanted to and things like that. So that's what I gotta say about that.
Dude, you're just repeating yourself. We've already established that. What TG Venom and Kadeem said in the private chats was already cleared up apparently. What Kadeem needs to do is just come out and say why exactly did he himself made that recent video on him. You talking for him makes him look very weak since he claims he is the best YouTuber of all time and he is the so-called king of dissing. The part where you said he could still diss him in videos after straighten things out makes him seem like he is a man who likes to pick fights and create drama even if it were stopped. Let's take you for an example, Jackal. Would you like it if Kadeem just all of a sudden just started treating you that way? How would you like it then? It doesn't matter if they weren't friends. Why keep feuding with someone when you supposedly ended it via privately? What does that say about your dear friend over there?
Well, the thing is, maybe I should ask Kadeem why he dissed him the second time, but the reason I decided to get involved in diss TG Venom is because I just came to the conclusion that I realized a lot of things about TG Venom I didn't like. I even said this before in my Mr. Beef episode 21 video. I realized things about TG Venom I didn't like, and I decided to just go against him. I just changed my mind and decided to go against him. It's as simple as that. That's why I sided with Kadeem the King. So that's what I got to say about that stuff.
Once again, you are free to do how many videos about this until you are a senior citizen ace. I personally think it is a waste of time. I feel instead of worrying about what TG Venom says or does, just worry about your own channel and how to grow it since you want it to grow, right? Okay, then just grow it. Try to find ways to grow your account because making countless videos on TG Venom, bitching about him and worrying about him isn't doing you any favors, dude. It's clearly not doing anything.
I don't think it really matters they talked it out, because like I said, when they did talk it out, they weren't the best of best friends. So, yeah, that's really irrelevant. I mean, things can change in life. It's not like something will stay the same forever. So, yeah.
Wrong. It is pretty relevant in this case. Once again, it doesn't matter if they were the best of friends or not. They've talked it out and that should have been it. Let's say if you were in a fight with a person and you two weren't best friends or something like that. Then you've talked it out with that person somehow, and they would end it with neutral understanding. But then the person who've had a fight with attacks you again. Would you think it is a good thing? Would you accept that? I don't think you would, so why do it here? Is it because this is the internet? Come on, dude. Get real here.
When it comes to that comment, like I said in the video I made, I said I apologize for it if it was in racist intent, but the way I saw it was just like a comment about, you know, a starving kid from any third world country or poor starving kid. I even mentioned it to Kadeem and he didn't really notice it as racist, so I don't know. But if it was, I do apologize for it. When it comes to making fun of his lips, not really racism right there. That's more so just taking jabs at how he looks. And plus, TG Venom does the same shit too. He watches Rick Ross rant. He's like, Rick Ross is fat and this and that. So he makes fun of people's appearances too. So if he can do it with Rick Ross, then I can do it with him.
All I can say about the insult to each other's looks is this. You two guys aren't a bunch of sexy guys that women line up to get horny over either. I'll just leave it as that.
I changed my mind on that because I realized it's bullshit. And everybody, most of the other people I work with promote it, but TG Venom never could. I don't even know why there's a debate about this. I don't even know why this is a conversation about this.
It's a conversation because this was what all of this boiled down from. You've said it yourself that one of the main reasons why you've attacked TG Venom for the second time for not promoting the video that you've just told him you didn't care. Now you're upset at him not bending all back to promote the collaboration video? I will keep saying this over and over again. If your mind changed, then tell him. It is that simple. Jesus Christ, it is like you're totally missing the point here.
Tell me why he can't promote it. What's the big deal with him not promoting it? What's the issue there? I mean, come on, like that. I'll never get over that. No matter what you say, Miss Captain Marvel, or if someone else wants to defend TG Venom, I just don't see how it's okay. Like, how is it okay to work with someone from the underground and not promote the fucking collab? The guy will promote other shit. He'll promote like all the hate stuff going on with me and Kadeem trying to troll us. He'll promote that. He'll retweet shit talking shit about us. But yet when we were cool and working, he couldn't promote it. Tell me how that makes sense.
Again, it's like I'm repeating myself over and over again. You've told him you didn't care if he did promote it. You should have just asked him, what is so hard for you to understand? No, I'm not trying to cover anybody up here. I genuinely don't understand why was it so hard for you to just let him know you've changed your mind on that. It is like you're skipping around that point. Nobody is saying it was hard to promote the video, but you've just told him you didn't care. He hardly even promotes his own videos. So I don't see what is the big deal with this whole situation, dude. I really don't.
Just ask him to share the video. That wouldn't have worked. Because TG Venom ain't the kind of guy to promote your shit. He didn't promote the first collab until I got rude with him. And then he didn't promote the next collab at all. So even if I did ask him, it wouldn't have did a damn thing. Because he doesn't promote collabs. Or he'll work with you, but he won't promote the collab. And I just changed my mind on it. And like I mentioned in the video, yeah, I was kind of flip-floppy. But I changed my mind on it. Because reality is, it's stupid that he doesn't promote the collabs. It's like, why not? Put somebody on in the underground if you're going to fucking work with them. That's the way I see it.
Okay, I kind of understand what you're saying, but again I just don't see why are you so fuming at this and demanding him to promote collaborated videos. Especially when Spear Dude 21 fellow didn't seem to care. I mean, in my opinion, at least he was nice enough to make a video with you two not once but twice. I mean, you've said it yourself, but then again, since you're a flip-flopper, I cannot take your words all that seriously as if it were solid. Again, it isn't the end of the world. I have never seen anybody so worked up over someone not promoting a simple collaboration.
The thing is, though, if I'm working with someone, why is it a problem if I want promotion for it? If me and somebody are doing a video together, promotion makes sense, especially if you have somewhat of a bigger channel. And he does have a bigger channel than me in terms of subs. But like you said, he's not really hotshot popular. And then to call me a child for going against him for the promotion thing. If anyone's a child, you're the child. It feels like I'm beefing with just a normal ranter again. That was a guy I beefed with back in the day who also used a robot voice. And once again, I'm beefing with another person that's using a robot voice and pretending to be somebody they're not.
How exactly am I being childish here? Say whatever you want about me, but at least I'm not the one who is complaining about somebody else not promoting a simple collaborated video. Again, that person Spear Dude 21 doesn't seem to care if TG Venom didn't promote his videos together with him or not. I also would like to point out about the term beef. I'm honestly just making a response to the situation, but you want to turn this into some feud. The fact you are getting so angry over something so small and useless is just senseless.
I mean, if anyone's a child, it's you for pretending to be a fictional superhero. Tell me what, like, would Miss Marvel really be on YouTube fucking responding to a YouTuber? It'd be like I said with that Blade clip I showed. It would be like if I acted like Blade and shit and said, I'm Blade the Daywalker. I'm going to, like, it's stupid. And you say it's not the big deal. It's not the end of the world. Nobody's treating it like the end of the world. And I disagree. I think it's legit to go against TG Venom for not promoting the collab. And plus, I get more views dissing him than I do working with him. So it works out in the end. So it's like, fuck it. If TG Venom don't want to promote my collabs, I'll just go against his bitch ass, diss the shit out of him, own the fuck out of him, and make more views off of it. And that's what happened.
You're still harping over what he said about that 50 Cent guy. Again, who cares? I don't care about rap music, but dude, come on. Getting all worked up over what he says. Also, you want to brag about getting a lot of views off these dissing videos? Well, that comes to show you that you'll do almost anything to just get YouTube views and subscribers, which is pretty pathetic. And let us talk briefly about that is who think you're getting a lot of views off this nonsense. You shouldn't be bragging because you're basically admitting you can only get good views if you're quote-unquote dissing somebody over the internet. Also, if we look at your channel here, you aren't bringing in all that much views here. I've seen smaller channels than yourself gain as much views as you. For an example, you can take a look at my channel. I've gained just as much views as you do roughly, and I only have 138 subscribers. Nowhere near your subscriber number. Speaking about subscribers, you haven't gained all that much from these response videos. Against TG Venom, it didn't make his channel disappear, and it didn't ruin his channel. So I can strongly say that you doing these response vibes is a waste of time for you that you can put on other things in life or put onto your channel. Like really, let us get serious here. Your little dissing videos are just not doing anything for you or your channel. You can possibly say the same thing about me, but the difference is I quite don't give a crap about being a big star online. I make videos to fight the evil of YouTube and other rant videos. That is all, but you want to become a superstar.
Not really, because he's doing it first. Not really, because he is doing more than giving his opinion. He says something about people. Let me say something about someone that likes 50. Even Spear Dude 21 agreed that it was wrong, and that's someone he works with and he's cool with. So yeah, I don't see how I'm a hypocrite in this situation when the fact that he said something and he tries to that's what TG Venom does. He tries to generalize with a lot of his opinions. Oh, let me say that people just like 50 because of this. Like, it's generalization.
And you're getting super heated over the fact he simply asked you for a debate? I don't see what is wrong with that. Also, we can all say the same thing about you and what you say too. Nothing you say is factual either. You've made a video about a guy named Blueface. Well, I can say he is actually really talented and has a lot to offer as a musical artist. He actually doesn't suck at all. It can go both ways, my friend.
But I remember when I was going back and forth with him on Facebook one time, that fucking retard TG Venom, he wanted to debate with me about 50 Cent. He was like, let's debate this. This isn't about what you like or dislike. Let's debate this. And I was like, dude, we have a different opinion and different music taste on 50 Cent. What I think of 50 is maybe not what you're going to think of 50. And I said, let's leave it at that. But he's like, no, we're going to debate this. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and debate you. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is a TG Venom? Who the fuck is TG Venom? You know what I mean? The guy just gives his opinions. There ain't no truth to anything he says.
What does science or politics have to do with a debate? Do you even know the terminology of the word debate? It's just an argument. It can be heated, or it can be lighthearted. You and I can have a debate about something trivial like who was a better baseball player, Babe Ruth or Derek Jeter. There is nothing wrong with a debate. So again, I don't see why are you complaining about that.
It's just absurd and ridiculous. So when it comes to freaking TG Venom, the fact of the matter is, he was wanting to debate with me about 50 Cent. It's like, I ain't gonna sit here and debate with you about 50 Cent. There is no debate. This isn't politics or science, motherfucker. Different of opinion.
Dude, the whole point of a debate, and I quote, to help people develop their communication and listening skills and ability to draw from given information, as well as to make and defend against arguments with logical and rational thinking. A debate can be anything about gun control, or in this case music. That's how life is, ace. When two people have different opinions, they can debate to see whose opinions hold more weight, and maybe the other person or people can grasp some new knowledge. If we lived life where nobody challenged our opinions, aka our thoughts, then this world would be quite ignorant. No new thought processing, logical thinking, and understanding other people's thoughts would exist. So yeah, there is a reason to debate someone, even if it is just music. What's so bad about that for dude?
You think what you think about 50, I think what I think about 50. I'm not going to sit here and read through your essays and debate with you about 50 Cent. What's the point in debating with you when you're automatically going to feel different than 50 than I do? Makes no sense. It's like trying to have someone that dislikes Eminem's music for legit reasons debate with someone that likes Eminem's music for legit reasons. Maybe they could see each other's points, but neither is going to budge.
A cult? What is your malfunction? I also find it ironic you're pissed off at him for not taking other people's criticisms, but yet you can't take mine about you? Seems to me that this is more hypocritical behavior on your behalf, Jackal. You think I'm blindingly attacking you and putting you down. What is your issue with him doing rap music videos to you? Again, if he wants to do it, then just let it be, dude. It isn't all that serious. I cannot speak for TG Venom's fan base, but I'm just responding and trying to let you see that you getting emotional over YouTube basically is making you appear very winny at this point if you want my personal opinions on this. I also think if the roles were reversed and majority of people in this situation blindly agreed with you, I don't think you wouldn't be crying about cults. When people side with you, they're good people. When people side with TG Venom, then they're scum of the earth. Very hypocritical.
That's such a shitty excuse to say, well, he says that stuff, we'll just leave it be. This is the shit I'm talking about with the whole TG Venom thing, where like it's like a cult-like thing, where anybody that goes against TG Venom, some people like Miss Captain Marvel's got to stand up for TG Venom, stand up for a guy that don't promote collabs he's in, stand up for a guy that still thinks his opinions are the truth, stand up for a guy that can't take criticism. I seen a comment where someone gave him legit criticism on his recent Rap Sucks video, and he didn't even listen to the criticism. He just tries to shut it down and say, I've been doing positive videos. It's the fact that you still do Rap Sucks videos, you stupid fuck. God, I can't stand that fucking guy.
Again, you're being hypocritical here, Ace. You hated it when whatever TG Venom said about 50 Cent's fan base. However, you can just say TG Venom's fans are a bunch of cults and act like that is facts. You're allowed to say whatever you want about TG Venom's fan base, just like he's allowed to say whatever he wishes about fan base. Like, who are you to be some moral compass on the internet, dude? It is just the internet. Way worse things happen on here than someone saying something harmless about a musical fan base. I believe I have once told you that a fan base isn't a protected group. It isn't like bashing the LGBTQ, or a certain race or culture. Then that is against the law and not to mention very scummy. Now bashing a fan base as long as if it isn't a death threat or whatever, then it is perfectly fine.
He sure doesn't view his own opinions like that. He views his own opinions as truth. He probably thinks it's the truth of what he says about people that like 50 don't other shit, because he views his own opinions as the truth. When I ranted on Kid Buu, I didn't say anything about people that like Kid Buu. I didn't make any comments, because that'd be stupid. That'd be being an asshole. Because this isn't no truth. These are opinions. It would be different if you were like ranting on Davi Vanity or Victor Salva, and you knew there was people out there that defended him. It would be different if you were to say, fuck you for thinking Davi's innocent or Victor Salva's innocent, because those are situations where you have truth because those guys did some horrible things. But with music, what truth is there to an opinion? Absolute dick.
Actually, there can be some truth to anything, and that includes music. For an example, an opera singer has better vocal power than Justin Bieber. Now, what you like or don't like can be an opinion in itself, but I hope you know what I mean.
If anyone's an SJW, it's TG Venom. I mean, the guy, 1 minute, it will go from 1 minute saying, I'm tired of rap music, it's so crappy, it's trash. But then, he'll turn around and keep making videos about rap. The guy, ever since he started the Tyshawn Zone, all the way to now, all he does is just rant about rap music.
Now that is a lie, and you know this. You've just literally said that all he does is make Rap Music Sucks videos. And that is false, because he makes other content pertaining music and he's releasing music as well. It is like what one of his viewers said. TG Venom can make a video about rock music or his favorite musicians and they get not that much views. However, he makes a video about rap music, and you people zone into that. It is true that most people seem to be more into his rap-related topics than anything else. Also, do you know the definition of what an SJW is? It is a pejorative term used for an individual who promotes socially progressive, left-wing and liberal views. Now, I said you're acting like an SJW because you're so offended by whatever TG Venom says or does that isn't even worth being offended over. Just like how they're easily offended by something stupid like Donald Trump eating a pizza with a fork and a knife. Never called you an actual SJW, but I said you were acting out like one.
He may claim that I got positive videos, I make music, but he still does those videos. This fucking live stream, rap music still sucks nowadays. He did a new video about why rap sucks nowadays.
That new video wasn't titled Why Rap Music Sucks Nowadays. It was literally talking about some rapper that Beyonce was going to work with.
I mean, the fact that me and Kadeem owned TG Venom so bad that he literally goes on tirades about us on Facebook and Twitter, writing novels and all this shit.
Yet, you and Kadeem keep talking about him as well, so that would make you too hypocritical. According to Kadeem, he's planning making another video about him, and here you are mentioning him in videos and making full-length videos exposing him while he's just bashing you two on Twitter and Facebook. I mean, Kadeem is following TG Venom on Twitter, so yeah.
Another thing that makes TG Venom SJW, every time that guy gets a hate comment, he always runs to his Facebook to make a post about that shit. And it's like, what's the point in that garbage? Anytime I've gotten a bullshit comment, I'll respond with some shit, but I'm not going to make a ton of fake. Like, that's what TG Venom does. He'll make Facebook post after Facebook post on any hate comment he gets.
How do you know this isn't him doing this for fun? Or to make a total ass out of those hateful comments? I mean, he could not do it and ignore it, comment to it directly, or make a joke out of it. It is similar to whenever people make reading hateful comments videos on YouTube. So does that mean those who make a mockery of hate comments are SJWs too?
And he'll say some shit about him on Facebook. It's like, what a waste of fucking time that is. I don't got time to do that bullshit. You know? It's goddamn ridiculous.
I mean, no offense, but aren't you the one who is known as Mr. Beef, who has a series of videos dissing and beefing with other people? Just commenting some stuff about a hateful comment is nothing compared to you making dissing videos on YouTubers you don't like the one with the channel called Mr. Nightmare, who did nothing wrong to you. So TG Venom sucks for mocking those comments, but you are great for making a bunch of dissing videos about people. Smooth move, Jackal.
As for saying something about fan bases, I mean, if that's what you think, that's what you think. But me, I don't agree with that stuff. I don't agree with how TG Venom handles that stuff. Say what you say about what you don't like, but don't take a jab at the fan base. Unless you're talking about stans or someone that's toxic, which wasn't what he was doing. He didn't say toxic 50 Cent fans. He just said people in general. That's literally what he said. Same way with the 2 Live Crew video. Same thing with Sonic 06 thing. There's a difference.
Well, to be perfectly frank with you, I don't really think that's much of a problem. What he said with those fan bases to those 3 things you keep bringing up as your ultimate smoking gun isn't really all that bad. Like, really? Saying people who like a certain artist from the past due to nostalgia isn't really all that bad. It would be bad if he said all of those fans need to die. Then that is something different. I really think you should just take a chill pill, dude. Again, it isn't all that serious. Pro wrestlers talk down on fans and say worse things to the fans before, and I have seen other YouTubers who really say worse things about other fan bases. However, I do not see you getting on their asses. It's just TG Venom who is being mean to fan bases. Again, fan bases are a protected group. There is no law or even something in the YouTube's community guidelines stating that no one is allowed to bash a fan base, no matter if it's an opinion or factual.
And you're right. You do have a right to do so, and TG Venom has a right to do so. But that also gives me the right to not like it and call it out and be against it. And that's what I'll say about that.
Okay, then go ahead. Keep doing this, but it really is not only making you a hypocrite and very sensitive, but it's not doing anything for you or your channel for the long run.
Well, I consider it a big deal, which is why I've been going against TG Venom, which is why I made the video I made, listing all the reasons why I don't like him. Because I want to express why I don't like that guy. Simple as that, so, yeah.
Well, honestly, it seems that you're one of the only few people that seems to care so much about another YouTuber not promoting your collaboration and not liking rap music while making some videos about it. Everyone else isn't really caring about this like you may think. Okay, you know what? I'm cutting this video response short because his video is notoriously way too long and I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again. I honestly feel like I'm repeating myself in this response video. In closing words to you, Jackal, is this. I understand you are quite upset at this whole situation about TG Venom not promoting a video collaboration. However, at the same time, it isn't all that serious, no matter how you slice and dice it. It's just best to just move on and focus on your channel. As for the rapper rant videos he does, if he wanna talk down on rap at times, then let him do it. It isn't hurting you or anybody. Maybe he could cut back on the rapper videos, but really he really doesn't talk about all the time like you've painted it out to be. But if that is what he wants to do, then let him do it. It isn't hurting anybody. Just like you're allowed to make countless videos about me or anybody else. Or how I'm allowed to talk about you, give your criticism. I find that ironic that you say TG Venom doesn't like to be criticized, but you get heated when someone criticize you and take it personal and then wanna beef with that person. Come on, Ace. Like I've said before, none of this is really doing anything for you or your channel. Yes, I may be a fan of TG Venom, but I am not trying to make him perfect. How you're handling this is that what a typical whining SJW would handle their problems. If you don't agree with his methods, then that's you. If you want to make more videos about this, then it just goes to show how well you yourself is handling this small problem that could have been just talked out with. So I'm done here. Villains, expect me.